I'm sure you've noticed the schedule has not been as consistent as it has been over the past 6 or 7 months. The reason is because things have been insane here. Now, not only did I fly to Boston to meet with Zildjian and Vic Firth, which was amazing, a dream come true, and trust me, I'll tell you about it in future videos. But we've also been overhauling the members area on the website. When I say overhauling, I mean completely revamping and changing how the lessons are worked through. So 2 things. The first is I'm going to be giving a free webinar on June 15th at 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It'll be aired once, it will be live, so you can interact with me and ask any question that you may have. It's called Deliberate Practice for Daily Growth. The sign-up link is below in the video description. And number 2, I wanted to let you know about the release of Drum Better Daily. It's a methodical, systematic, and organized way for you to see daily growth in your drumming. So keep watching and see what it's all about. So what is Drum Better Daily and what can it do for you and your drumming? Well, simply put, Drum Better Daily is an organized, methodical, and goal-oriented system that will help you see daily progress in your drumming no matter your skill level. It's the method I use in my own practice time, and it's based off the principles and methods that professionals, no matter their field of study, use in their daily practice time. Now, the core of the Drum Better Daily system is found in the numerous lesson tracks that you get access to with a membership. Each track focuses on a specific area of your drumming, whether that be rudiments or hand and foot studies or world rhythms, wherever you feel you need to improve as a drummer. All of the lesson tracks in the Drum Better Daily system are 8 weeks long. Each week of the track will provide you with a 30 to 60 minute drum lesson with sheet music and various other lesson resources to help you set goals, maximize your available practice times, and hit those goals that you set. You can work on as many or as few lesson tracks as you want at a time. Now, I suggest that each lesson track get a practice time of 20 to 30 minutes a day. So if you had an hour and a half to 2 hours of practice time every day, then that would mean we could work on 3 to 4 lesson tracks at a time and still keep up daily progress. The first week of every lesson track is called Start. You can't get to your destination if you never start. So on the first week, we focus on that word, start. That first lesson is going to be an introduction to the topic. It's also really important that we take this first week and design goals for whatever particular track you're working on. Doing this is going to allow you to track your daily progress and assure that you're hitting those goals in a timely manner. Don't worry, I've got a custom-made goal sheet for you to download and work through in the lesson resources for this lesson. Now, every week, the lesson also comes with a daily practice log that you'll download and fill out. Don't worry, it takes 2 to 3 minutes, and I tell you, it will help you see progress on those days that you're just not feeling it. Week 2 of every track is called Work. We really focus on that word. You've decided the topic you're going to study, you've set your goals, and now it's time to put the work in. In the second week, you'll be provided with a downloadable practice planning worksheet. It's going to help you plan out regular practice times during the week and troubleshoot any problems that may come up to prevent you from practicing. Planning ahead is going to allow you to show up for your practice time every day and focus on the task at hand, whatever that may be that you're studying. Heck, there's even a sample worksheet filled out as an example just to show you what it looks like and what you should be focusing on. At this point, you're probably getting the idea. I am a freak about organization, about setting goals, and about picking a target and sticking to it until you get to the end of it. It's the only way you're going to see daily progress, and I 100% believe that the Drum Better Daily system will help you be methodical and organized and hit those goals that you're looking to hit. Week 3 or lesson 3 of each track we've entitled Assess. We really focus on that word. A goal is no good unless you look back at it and make sure you're on target to hit it. And that's what we do in week 3. We review our goals that we set in week 1 and make sure we're on target to hit them. This is where most drummers, and not just drummers, anyone in any field of study, fails. They never go back and make sure they're constantly on target to hit their goals. Don't take it from me, take it from Confucius. He said, when it's obvious that the goals cannot be met, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. That's what week 3 is all about. Now, the fourth lesson of every track is called Review and Renew. We focus on looking back at what all we've learned now that we're at the halfway point, and then looking forward to what we still have to learn. The problem is in your practice time, you have to divide it up so that you can review everything you've already done, but also renew to those goals and continue to learn new stuff. Don't worry, we've got a worksheet just for that. There's 2 different practice routines that we suggest, and in the Review and Renew worksheet, you'll go through, fill them out, and figure out which one is best for you and where you are in your drumming. Week 5 of every track is called Apply. We focus on applying the material we've been learning in a practical way to our playing. We've got a worksheet that you can fill out to put your ideas of how you can take whatever you've been learning and put it into your existing playing. It's such an important step that so many players skip. They learn all this new stuff, but they never bridge that gap between their practice time and the live gig time, and so that stays in their practice time. We're gonna fix that in week 5. Week 6 is called Reassess. I know, by this time you're gonna be so sick of looking at those goals, but we're gonna look back at those goals that we set on week 1, and then we're gonna look at what we said on week 3, and then we're gonna look in week 6 and make sure that we are on target to smash those goals by week 8. In your practice time, you have to see consistent progress. Not seeing consistent daily progress is the #1 reason for burnout that I see with my students. It's called focus, people, and we gotta have lots of it. Don't worry, we've got a worksheet that's gonna help you reassess your goals and make sure you're on track to smash them by week 8. Lesson 7 of every track is called Reflect. At this point, you've been doing that track for 7 weeks. You've got a lot of information that you've been cramming into your brain and a little left to learn to be done with that particular track. It's gonna require that you assess your practice time and devote 2/3 of it to review and 1/3 of it to learning that new material for the next 2 weeks. There's a worksheet in lesson 7 that'll help you with that with 2 different practice methods. You choose the one you want, and then you get on track to kill those goals the next week. And finally, lesson 8, we call it Finish. For obvious reasons, you're done with that topic. You can move on to other topics. So we've got a worksheet that's gonna let you look back and kind of see what all you learned, how you've put that into your drumming, and then look forward to what lesson tracks you're gonna be working on next. So in other words, we don't just pat ourselves on the back, we gotta look forward and go, hey man, what's the next step? You're getting the point. Methodical, specific, goal-oriented, consistent. It's the only way you're gonna see daily progress in your drumming. Every lesson page has 1 lesson on it, and it's gonna have those lesson resources. That could be a practice breakout session, it could be an interview, it could be a worksheet. As well, every lesson page has a digital notepad, so you can take notes on that page, save them, and when you come back, you'll have those notes so you can see exactly where you left off in your practice time. At this point, you may be saying, Steven, that sounds like a great method, but how do I know where to start? If you're a beginner, it's super simple. Just click on the I'm a beginner and it's gonna take you to a page where we have 3 lesson tracks already pre-made out for you, and you can walk through those. That's 24 lessons. So if you're a beginner, don't be scared. We walk you through basic technique. We walk you through how to set up your drum set for you. We walk you through all the things you're gonna need to lay the groundwork for a successful drumming career. What if you're not a beginner? Or what if you're a beginner and you've already gone through the lessons in the beginner section? Well, if you're a beginner that's already gone through those lessons, an intermediate player or an advanced player, you can go to the Get Started section, and we're gonna help walk you through exactly how you choose your lesson tracks. We do it by the ADD method. ADD stands for Assess, Define, and Drum. So we have a 5-page questionnaire, and you may be going, oh, yeah, 5-page questionnaire? Yes, we are big on printing this stuff out and filling it out. If you don't want to print it out and fill it out, don't worry. We've got doc files that you can download and fill out in Microsoft Word or any other editing software. The 5-page ADD questionnaire is going to take you through and assess where you are as a drummer, what your goals are, what you need to work on, what you want to work on, who your influences are. I'm telling you, it goes in depth. And by filling that out, it's a 3-step process. You're going to know by the end of that questionnaire what you should work on. It's going to help you pick the tracks you should work on. It's very easy to plan on a year's worth of lessons at one time using this questionnaire. Now, if you get to the end of the questionnaire and you still go, you know what, I just don't know, that's cool. That's what we're here for. Email us that questionnaire and we will look at it and tell you what we feel you should be working on. In addition to all of that, we've got new content being uploaded every month to the tune of 12 hours worth of lessons and practice breakout sessions. The live lessons are a great time for us to get to interact and hang out. We do 2-hour-long lessons on 2 specific topics. We go really in depth, and then we follow that up with 2 different 30-minute practice breakout sessions that teach you how to take that topic, put it into your practice time, and methodically go through it. There's a chat board on the live lesson screen that lets you talk to the other students as well as ask questions in real time. There's a Q&A time at the end of every lesson and every practice breakout session. I stay on until every question is answered. If that takes 3 or 4 hours, I'm there for 3 or 4 hours. In addition to the live times, we have weekly student reviews. You send videos in via email, you upload them to the student channel, recordings, whatever it is. Everything that's sent to me during the week gets reviewed unless you say, I'd rather not have this reviewed. You can tune into those reviews in real time, ask me questions, and again, I stay on until all of your questions are answered. Okay, so we've assessed where you are in your drumming. We've defined what tracks you need to work on. You're practicing, but then you're like, how am I going to get back to the particular lesson I'm working on? There's literally hundreds of them. That's exactly what we've done. Click on the members button, click on the My Lessons button, and then click on the lesson that you're working on. And there you go. You're in your practice time. The way you add lessons to that My Lessons page is scroll to the bottom of whatever lesson you're working on and you'll see a little star with Add to Favorites. Click that and it's going to automatically add a hyperlink to your My Lessons page for easy access. A membership also comes with access to the private student Facebook page as well as the private student YouTube channel. Comes with customer support, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Monday through Friday. We're there available by phone or email for whatever needs or questions you may have. And yes, it's completely mobile compatible. As long as you have internet access, you can watch your lessons. So no matter if you've got a laptop or a home computer or an iPhone or an Android or an something else, you can watch your lessons on the go. The system in Drum Better Daily is hands down the best way I know for you to methodically work through complicated or maybe not so complicated content and reach goals. It's based off the methods I've used for years as well as methods that I've seen other professionals in various fields use in their practice time. If you've got any questions, feel free to email us at help@stevensdrumshed.com or call the studio. The number's on the bottom of every page of our website. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the lessons and helping you become the drummer that I know you can be.